start to heal your eyes.
Upon layers of great stuff just piled high.
It's all downhill from here, people.
That's how you build stamina. Hello everybody, I'm Rich Stoner and welcome to the All About Après Report. Remember, it's our goal to give you the best places to play both on and off the mountain, plus all the food, beer, gear, and more to help make it epic. Today's episode, we're going Après Eats. I'm going to take a dish that I had at a mountain during Après Ski, and I'm going to rework it, reinvent it, and make it my own. I was at my home state's mountain, Mountain Creek here in New Jersey. Not a lot of mountains in New Jersey, but I was at Mountain Creek, and they had candied bacon on the menu. When you see bacon on the menu, you instantly have to order it. So I did, and it was phenomenal. But since that time, I've been working on my own specific recipe that we're going to do. So I'm going to make smoked candied bacon with a bourbon peanut butter dipping sauce. So the first thing is we've got our thick cut bacon that we're going to marinate. Starting off with a cup of Vermont pure maple syrup. To that, I'm adding about a tablespoon of molasses, about a third of a cup of Frank's red hot sauce, tablespoon of red pepper flakes, and then a half cup of dark brown sugar. I'm going to whisk this up, bring it all together. Then we're going to take our about 6 slices of bacon, and we're going to add them right to the marinade. Make sure they get in there. And we're going to let this sit for about half hour, 45 minutes, so that the marinade soaks into the meat before we put it on the grill. And what it's going to do is all the sugar in here is going to give it a nice level of caramelization that's going to actually help it harden and candy in the end. It tastes delicious. My Camp Chef pellet smoker on high smoke now for about 15-20 minutes just to heat it up and get the smoke going. And now we're going to take our marinated bacon that we've been that's been sitting here for about 45 minutes. We're going to put that on the smoker. I'm going to put it actually away from the heat box so that it doesn't burn. Anytime you put something close to the heat box, it's going to get a little bit hotter and has a tendency to actually over crisp. And with all this sugar on it, the potential for this to burn is obviously there. So we're going to put it away from it. Just sit on the smoker for about 45 minutes or so at about 250 degrees. So it's going to cook pretty low, pretty slow. And once we see it start to caramelize, that's when we're going to actually take it off. But before we do that, we can't let this go to waste. This is way too good. I'm going to make sure we really coat these bad boys. Bacon's on the smoker. We're going to take that time to mix up our peanut butter bourbon dipping sauce. We're going to start off with a third of a cup of peanut butter, smooth peanut butter. We're going to add in 2 tablespoons of molasses. It's going to give it a nice dark color, some sweetness. 1 tablespoon of that pure Vermont maple syrup. And then we're going to use this hopscotch from Mad River Distillers that I reviewed on my last video. We're going to put about 2 tablespoons of this in as well. That looks about right. Add a little bit of water to help thin it out. I'm going to mix it up. And then once it's done and all together, we're going to put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds when we're ready to eat it. Heat it up just a little bit. It's going to go real well with that candied bacon. See, they've got nice and dark caramelized. We're going to pull these off, lay them on a heat pan. No problem. We're going to let them sit a little bit, let them harden up, and then it's time to eat. We've let the bacon rest, so it's caramelized and hardened up real nice. And now it's time to eat. I cut them into half slices so it's a little bit more manageable. We're going to take it, we're going to dip in this peanut butter bourbon sauce, give it a try. Oh my God. The bourbon sauce, you can taste the molasses, the sweetness of the bourbon combined with the peanut butter kind of cuts into the heat and the sweetness of the bacon. We're going to pair it today with this Krystal Juice IPA from one of my favorite breweries out of Bend, Oregon, the Crux Fermentation project. I feel like the hoppiness of this will work really well with cutting through the fat of the bacon. And be sure to dip the other side so I don't double dip. We don't want to do that Seinfeld episode. Just perfect. I'm going to crush this plate. You might find me at the hospital nearby once I'm done. But until then, it's all downhill from here. Cheers.